1. In the context of adult learning, which approach best supports academic and quantitative literacy, AQL, skill development? A. Memorization of formula without context. B. Contextual problem solving using real-life scenarios. C. Repetition of isolated calculations. D. Passive listening to lectures. 2. Which evaluation method is most suitable for assessing AQL competencies in adult learners? A. Oral storytelling. B. Multiple choice exams with practical contexts. C. Dictation tests. D. Short memory quizzes. 3. When designing curriculum for AQL, what should be prioritized to enhance learning transfer? A. Rote learning of definitions. B. Isolated arithmetic drills. C. Integration of literacy and numeracy in authentic tasks. D. Exclusive use of abstract mathematical theory. 4. Which communication strategy best facilitates comprehension in an AQL classroom? A. Using highly technical jargon. B. Relating tasks to everyday experiences. C. Delivering lectures without interaction. D. Ignoring learner feedback. 5. Regulatory compliance in AQL testing ensures. A. Students can choose their own grading system. B. Standardized fairness and reliability in assessment. C. That only one type of question format is used. D. Testing occurs without any documentation. 6. A mentor supporting AQL learners should primarily A. Provide answers to reduce stress. B. Model reasoning and guide self-discovery. C. Limit feedback to final scores. D. Focus only on high-performing learners. 7. Which adult learning principle directly supports success in AQL? A. Dependence on the instructor for all decisions. B. Emphasis on external rewards. C. Learners need to relate material to personal experience. D. Learning driven only by fear of failure. 8. In curriculum development for AQL, scaffolding is important because it prevents learners from ever making mistakes. B. It breaks complex tasks into manageable steps. C. It allows learners to skip foundational skills. D. It eliminates the need for evaluation. 9. A formative assessment in AQL is best described as A. An evaluation designed to rank students at the end. B. Ongoing feedback to inform teaching and learning. C. A test with no relation to course content. D. A one-time final examination. 10. Which is an example of effective questioning to enhance quantitative literacy? A. Can you repeat the formula? B. How does this calculation apply to your daily expenses? C. What is the answer without showing steps? D. Can you memorize this sequence? 11. In adult AQL learning, autonomy is encouraged by A. Assigning learners the same uniform tasks. Allowing learners to set goals linked to personal needs. Providing no choice in learning activities. D. Discouraging learner reflection. 12. Which evaluation tool best measures integrated AQL skills? A. Timed flashcard drills. B. Essay writing without data. C. Case study analysis with text and numerical data. D. Simple matching tests. 13. Communication barriers in AQL instruction may include A. Clear, concise explanations. E. Overuse of technical terminology without context. C. Use of visuals to support meaning. D. Encouragement of learner questions. 14. Which practice ensures regulatory compliance in standardized AQL assessments? A. allowing different grading rubrics per student. B. Following published testing guidelines. C. Ignoring accommodations for learners with disabilities. E. Using only oral questioning. 15. Mentoring in AQL focuses on A. Building confidence and problem-solving strategies. B. Correcting every minor error publicly. C. Eliminating learner independence. E. Prioritizing only speed over accuracy. 16. Adult learners in AQL are most motivated when A. Tasks are abstract and unrelated to real life. B. They clearly see relevance to their professional or personal contexts. C. The instructor withholds feedback until the end. D. Assessments rely solely on memory recall. 17. A curriculum objective for AQL should be A. Vague and general to allow flexibility. B. Clear, measurable, and linked to literacy and numeracy outcomes. C. Focused only on advanced mathematical theory. D. Exclusive to memorization of vocabulary. 18. Which evaluation practice aligns with fairness in AQL assessments? A. Offering varying time limits to each learner arbitrarily. B. Using standardized marking criteria. C. Providing unclear instructions. D. Ignoring cultural diversity. 19. Effective communication in AQL teaching involves A. Checking for learner understanding regularly. B. Speaking continuously without pauses. C. Using only written text without examples. D. Discouraging learner participation. 20. In regulatory compliance, validity of an AQL test means it measures what it claims to assess. B. It produces different results each time. C. It is always easy for learners. D. It avoids real-world contexts. 21. Mentorship in AQL is strengthened by A. Encouraging reflective learning practices. B. Avoiding personalized feedback. C. Only rewarding correct answers. D. Discouraging learner autonomy. 22. Adult learning theory suggests that A. Adults prefer passive listening. B. Adults bring prior experiences that should be integrated into learning. C. Adults learn best through rote memorization. D. Adults require no explanation of purpose. 23. In AQL, curriculum design, which promotes deep learning. A. Encouraging surface memorization. B. Encouraging application to authentic scenarios. C. Discouraging learner questioning. D. Ignoring context. 24. Which evaluation strategy promotes self-regulated AQL learning? A. Feedback that highlights strengths and improvement areas. B. Feedback only in numerical grades. C. No feedback at all. D. Punitive remarks. 25. Communication that fosters AQL collaboration includes A. Open-ended questioning and active listening. B. Ignoring learner contributions. C. Monologues without dialogue. D. Restricting learners from interacting. 26. Which principle ensures reliability in AQL testing? A. Consistency of results across different occasions. B. Questions that vary randomly with no standards. C. Allowing bias in scoring. D. Ignoring test instructions. 27. Mentoring techniques for struggling AQL learners should emphasize A. Supportive guidance and confidence building. B. Criticism without solutions. C. Ignoring errors. D. Comparison with peers only. 28. Adults are most likely to engage in AQL when A. Content is tied to solving real-world challenges. B. They are forced to memorize isolated facts. C. They are denied explanations. D. Their input is disregarded. 29. Which curriculum element ensures alignment in AQL? A. Learning outcomes, assessments, and teaching activities are consistent. B. Activities are unrelated to assessments. C. Objectives are left undefined. D. Evaluation has no link to instruction. 30. Which evaluation tool emphasizes critical AQL thinking? A. True, false questions only. B. Case-based analysis tasks. C. Copying formulas. D. Pure recall quizzes. 31. Which communication behavior undermines AQL instruction? A. Encouraging questions. B. Using relatable examples. C. Speaking too quickly without clarifying. D. Summarizing key points. 32. Regulatory compliance in AQL assessment protects. A. Institutional accountability and student fairness. B. Exclusive focus on teacher preference. C. Eliminating documentation. D. Arbitrary rulemaking. 33. Mentoring effectiveness in AQL can be evaluated through A. Learner progress and increased confidence. B. Lack of engagement from learners. C. Silence during sessions. D. Avoidance of assessments. 34. Which adult learning principle applies directly to AQL? A. Relevance and immediacy of application. B. Dependence on instructor authority. C. Lack of learner input. D. Focus on childlike motivation.